What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. So I spent about 4 hours dusting the cave today. Feels really good. Honestly, I spent like 7 hours total cleaning other things as well. Doing the dishes and all sorts of other stuff. So it's like from waking up till like 2 p.m. I was just busy doing stuff I'd been delaying. But dusting was definitely, key importance to me because you really do need to dust. I would say, for me, it's like every 3 months just because of the other things I've done to help. I have like 15 air purifiers in the man cave, and I installed a Remy Halo in my, AC unit, so it helps with the dusting as well. Nevertheless, every 3 months I still gotta dust, so, and if you guys don't know how to dust, I do have videos on it, and I have links in the description below of what I use to dust. Anyways, so I'm shooting this Sunday, but you'll be seeing this Monday. I just actually finished House of Dragons. Excited for the last 2 episodes. So today, Monday, I should be receiving Ellie and or Abby, which is exciting. So you'll see that video tomorrow. For today, we're going to be checking out new statue that gone up for pre-order. Alrighty, so we are here on Kyoland's website, and we need to check out this new link bust. So currently there is 2 link busts out there. This one, and then there's the blue link, which I also can share with you guys. Alrighty, folks. So this is by Kintsukuroi Creations, which the company won't respond to my messages anymore, which is annoying. But check out this link. So it's available to pre-order. They did have 10 of these the other day. Now there's only 3. It's priced at $1,110, shipped via Kyoland. So you have a base that has multiple Easter eggs, him holding the shield, swinging the sword, action pose, yelling. This is just a concept. It's not an actual prototype, by the way. And then there is the back having the hero sword and the Deku shield. This would go great with the Dream Studios link. See really fine texture, likeness looks good, yelling. So the Deku shrub, after the old Deku dies, this is what pops up. This is apparently a half-scale version of the slingshot. Then you got some rubies. Is there anything else? Let's see. Really just kind of mushrooms and plants. Now this base, I'm not 100% sure what I'm looking at. It looks like wood and then some sort of light up here and here. So I'm not 100% sure what that base is. So it's 70 centimeters tall, wide, 50 deep. So it's still a pretty big size bust, and it's taller due to that hand, but still 70 centimeters, which is, Alexa, how many centimeters is 70 in inches?
70 inches is about 178 centimeters.
Oh gosh, she didn't understand me. But yeah, it's like 30 something inches. So that's a decent size. It's, $1,100, which is, I think reasonable. I think the base could be better, honestly, because I don't know what the frick I'm looking at. And I don't care for a little half-scale slingshot because it looks weird considering the sword. I'd rather have a full-size one, so not a fan of that. One random ruby. So the base I don't like. In fact, I just don't like that base. The upper body, I like that. I think it's pretty cool. For a bust, probably not the best pose. I think this pose goes better on a 1/4 scale statue. I think for a life size, I would prefer, more like this Engineer Studio one. This, of course, is the blue link. And this one is also quite big. It's simpler. He doesn't even have the Master Sword, which is ridiculous. He just has a normal sword. And doesn't have the Hylian shield, but that shield does look cool. And this one has a decent base. So this one is 81 centimeters tall, so it is bigger. 70 wide, so same width, and it's not as deep, only 40 instead of 50. So this is actually easier to display, I will say. This base, I mean, you got the Master Swords and then like a forest look. It's okay. It's also not my favorite. I think this base is kind of weak. I like the little Master Sword. Everything else is just okay. Definitely could be better. The actual Link, I do like quite a bit. But I would prefer actual Master Sword, not a regular like Hero Sword. And there's also some additional stuff I think could be better. But, you know, this one's kind of like sold out. Like, it's not even on Kyleland's website anymore. You know, it's on like eBay. And they freaking... This is the 1/3 for $240. They have a 1/3 and a life size. This one basically retailed though at $12.50. So, yeah, but this one is, of course, Ocarina of Time. The other one is from Breath of the Wild. Now, I do know for a fact we are going to see more Link life-size busts. This is not the only one we're getting. I know we're getting one that is an adult Link, which would be my preference versus a child. You know, so, I mean, it would be cool to obviously have both. But if I was to get a Link bust, it'd have to be the adult Link, not the child Link. This would go great with Dream Studios Link, in addition to the Majora's Mask, like having it in between them. I'd just remove, honestly, that ruby. Well, the ruby's fine. I wouldn't put it there. I'd put it on the side. I would definitely remove that slingshot. Don't like the scaling. The half scale on a life size does not look good, in my opinion. But everything else, I mean, also, I mean, there's no Triforce logo. I'd probably put a Triforce on top of this base. You know, like a 3D printed Triforce would be cool. But overall, I mean, it's good, but I do think there will be better, no doubt. I've seen some concepts of some other Link busts, and I definitely prefer them. You know, I'm sure we'll see them here in the next 6 months, you know, but I've seen some concepts of other Link busts. They're definitely better for the base and the concept and everything. And I think once those are released, a lot of people are going to be like, gosh dang it, why did I pre-order this one? Because you pay that deposit of $222, then you basically are out that money if you want to cancel or you have to sell it to someone else. When everyone sees this new one that I know about, you are going to want that one. I can promise you. Anyways, folks, but this is still a cool bust. But there definitely will be better, I promise you. I'm curious on the actual scaling of this, you know, if it's, you know, true life size or whatnot. Because, you know, I did get the Kintsukuroi Link on Epona and their kid Link with Soraya, and both were not scaled properly in my opinion. The Link on Epona was underscaled, the Link in Soraya was slightly overscaled, so their scaling isn't very accurate, and their detail is not as good as Dream Studios, I will state that. Now, that was one reason I sold them, because the scaling was bad and it just wasn't as good as Dream. You know, like Dream's Link is definitely better in my opinion. So that's why I sold it. The paint app, the sculpt, you know, all that. I also honestly hate pre-ordering statues based off of a render. I really hate that. I'm like, I want to see a physical prototype. Because sometimes those renders are completely different than the actual prototype. And you're like, wait, what? I'll only do it now for studios I have bought from before and I know the quality of their work and it's like absolutely amazing. Example, KD Collectibles. When they put up a render, you know that prototype is going to be absolutely insanely good. So them I can trust. But pretty much every other company, I'll wait to see that prototype. Anyways, folks, let me know what you guys think of this Link bust. Do you plan on picking it up? Or, you know, is it a pass for you? Obviously, you know, I'm not going to throw it in this display. You know, if I did get a Link bust, it would need to either fit here or we'd have to put Zelda back in this room and do like a Zelda in one of these cubes and fit a Link bust down there. So, yeah, we'll see about that. Anyways, folks, let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.